Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be about Caldera Altcoin or ERA. I did cover this video, and for the detailed review you can check that video out. In this video I will be mostly talking about its price action and where the coin could be headed. We'll also look at some of the important things such as latest update and what happened after the launch, and we'll also look at the tokenomics and some other things. Now starting with the token itself, it had, I would say, a pretty successful launch. So if you look here, it actually ended up hitting like $2 on the Binance. I think that was a pretty good, as you can see, at launch. And after that it did go like as low as 1.15, but after that it basically recovered, and again it went down with immediate price crash, as you can see, after hitting like 1.61, and as of now again it is trying to go up. So it seems like that, at least at this point, there are some sellers. We'll talk about that at the end. Now if we talk about the recent updates, they haven't announced anything seriously. So I did look at other things. They just announced this what is called Caldera's product suite is expanding the launch of the Caldera bridge. So I think this is a bridge for the ERA token. This is what they have. After that they did have this basically the BNB went live on Caldera as well. So basically BNB chain is joining the meta layer and Caldera bridge, gaining instant access to Caldera powered chains and all other major liquidity hubs. There is 180 billion monthly DEX volume, and okay, so they just explain that what it has. Anyways, so this is how the bridge looks like, at least. So let's have a look at it, how it looks like. Again, if we look at the token itself, you do need to connect the wallet basically to join the whitelist for the early access. Still it is in the early access, so again we never know when it will come out, but at least they are doing the developments. And beside that, they did not have anything. They did have these Twitter spaces, but beside that there isn't anything, I would say, major that could actually push the token higher. Anyways, now I did talk about the token's tokenomics, but we'll just talk about it again. So it had a max supply of 1 billion, pretty much, I think, pretty much clear. And if we look here, they basically gave like 320 million tokens to the investors or the early backers. That is a massive amount, and that will eventually put a lot of stress on ERA's token, ERA's price in the future. You do need to know that, and you do need to remember that, because when these tokens come out, there will be a massive sell pressure on the ERA. Again, let's move ahead. So they gave like 21% to the community treasury, which is around 210 million. The foundation got around 15 million, I would say 149 million, and the core team again got like 14.75, and they did give like 10% to R&D. So they are working on research and development. I think that's pretty good. And they gave out like 7% or 70 token or 70 million token to the airdrop or the community. Now if we talk about the initial circulating supply, it's around 148 million, and I think the core team as well as early backers tokens are subject to 1 year lockup. So that means there won't be any sell pressure from both of these parties. So I think that's pretty reassuring. After that, we have foundation getting some of the tokens unlocked. So the foundation could be using for various purposes such as development cost and other things, or they can be left to the community as well to decide when their governance does go live. After that, we have some R&D. So they did unlock some of them. They did unlock, I think, some of the R&D ones as well, so that's pretty good. So the R&D allocation, I think, will most likely put some of the stress on the token, because they do need some funds to basically run the project as well. After that, we have community treasury getting around 60 million ERA token, and around 60 million will be unlocked at the launch. After that, we have some of the set aside. Now this is how it looks like. So this is the supply of the token. So after 12 months, I think this is the 12 months, so this is when the team as well as the investors will get their token. The supply will reach like 250 million, so that's going to be like around 100 million supply increase in 1 year. And after that there will be a massive unlocks from the team, and I think that is when the things could go wrong for this coin, because especially once investors as well as the team gets the token. So that is still I think that is still so far away, because the token just launched in July. Now if we talk about the token's price, as of now, at least from what I can see, it has a pretty high, I think it is a pretty high supply at this zone. So basically whenever the token goes in this section around 1.6 to 1.52, there is a pretty good sell pressure. And as of now, if it does go as high as 1.6 to 1.5, I think it will most likely go down from there, because it seems like that there are just a lot of sellers waiting to sell. Again, there is also a downtrend that is actually following the coin as well. So if we just look here, at least this is a sell light, I would say. This is just a downtrend with not that much history, so I'm not sure whether it will play out or not. So as of now, the token can reject around 1.5, and if it does, it will most likely make a new low, or it will most likely go up from 1.17, because this support is pretty strong one again. So if you look here, the token did actually end up retesting this exact support, so I think the support zone is a pretty strong one as well. So if the price does reject on this trend line and it hits again, I think after that it will make a pretty good setup, whether to go up or whether to go down. So if it makes that setup, let's just say that it hits this around 1.5 on this downtrend, and again it hits this support and it goes up. So after that it will be, I think, pretty good setup, whether it will go down or whether it will go up. So this is how I am looking at. So let's see whether I can draw it or not. So okay, so let's assume that the price hits this, and after that it comes here, and after that it goes here, and this is where I think the decision will be made. So whether the price will make a pretty good high, or whether it will reject and go down. So I'm again not sure what will happen, but it seems like that is how it's following as of now. But again, if it does breaks above this uptrend and it goes above this 1.6 zone, I think it can make and it can go as high as $2 or even higher than that. But I think for that we do need some kind of news from them as well, and as of now there doesn't seem to be any news. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to update you guys on this coin. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.